Hello everyone and salam. My name is Terry Beech and I'm your Member of Parliament for Burnaby North Seymour.
Salam. My name is Jonathan Wilkinson, Canada's Minister of Natural Resources and your local Member of Parliament for North Vancouver.
As the world bears witness to the current protests in Iran and around the globe, Canada stands steadfastly with all those that have been victims of oppression. The reprehensible actions of the Iranian regime are unacceptable. They are a blatant attack on women's rights and human rights, so we want to be very clear. Women deserve to be free to choose what they wear, what they study, who they love, and what they believe.
They deserve to know that their government will protect their safety and respect their human rights. Iran's actions against the rights of women have had tragic consequences, including the brutal killing of Mahsa Amini and many protesters. In response to the regime's human rights violations, we have imposed significant, impactful sanctions on Iran, including restrictions on more than 10,000 officials within the IRGC and the so-called morality police. This means banning them from Canada for life.
Let me be very clear. This will ensure that the perpetrators who have stolen from and abused the people of Iran will not be able to enter Canada or do business with Canada. The Government of Canada believes that this measure, historically used in the case of war crimes or genocide, is an appropriate response to the regime's ongoing violence against its own people. Our goal within these sanctions is to target high-ranking individuals within or formerly affiliated with the IRGC, those who are guilty of committing human rights violations while taking care to avoid any unintentional consequences for innocent Iranians, including some who may have been conscripted to serve in the IRGC who reside in Canada. These measures target those in leadership positions whose actions support the regime and its positions while ensuring that we do not inadvertently punish the innocent.
In addition to these sanctions, the federal government announced $76 million to strengthen Canada's capacity to take action to punish those associated with the Iranian regime. We are freezing assets, establishing a sanctions bureau through Global Affairs Canada, combating illicit financial activity and money laundering. Through these measures, we are working to ensure that agents of the regime and money that flows from the regime are addressed.
Overall, we are banning leaders from the IRGC responsible for crimes that contribute to human rights violations, while supporting and protecting innocent Iranian Canadians, many of whom left their homes because of the regime's state-sponsored oppression and violence.
We will continue to combat the regime's misinformation campaigns and support those who need to leave Iran to protect their safety through easier access to settlement funds, waiving fees for permanent residence applications, making the application process more flexible, and providing pre-departure medical services to assist with immigration medical exams. The Iranian regime has a long track record of repression. We will never forget that this regime has also demonstrated a blatant disregard for human life with the downing of Flight PS 752, which killed 176 innocent people, including many Canadians.
This was something that deeply touched all Canadians, but was felt even more deeply in Burnaby and the North Shore, where so many families were directly affected. In response to Iran's pattern of reckless disregard for human rights, Canada has implemented some of the toughest and most comprehensive sanctions in the world against Iran and the IRGC.
We will not stand idly by while these violations of human rights take place. So, to the people of Iran, to Iranian Canadians here at home, and certainly to people around the world, to all those fighting for equal rights and justice, we have a very simple message. Canada stands with you all, now and will into the future. Zan, Zandegi, Azadi.
The RCMP is aware of reports relating to victims experiencing threats, harassment, and intimidation. The RCMP wants to ensure that anyone who is concerned for their own safety should immediately contact their local police.